Hello, my friends. God bless each and every one of you. Today is the 26th day of June. Already through the month of June, only got a few days left, and we're coming up into July. We're already heading to, past the halfway point. The year is absolutely flying by. Before I start my video, and I've titled this video, Can God Bless a Godless America? I want to bring attention to something that happened a few days ago in Alaska. The mainstream media, of course, shocker, did not really report on this. I think Tucker briefly spoke on this, and kudos to him. I applaud that man. Absolutely fantastic. They had a political meeting, town meeting with the local politicians from the area and the different districts, different politicians representing the different districts. And they opened that meeting. They invited a satanic priest from the local satanic temple, and they opened that meeting with a prayer to the devil. I don't know where we go from here when we're having this type of thing. And actually, Alaska is really considered a Republican or a red state. So you can't sit there and say, oh, that's them loony lefties again, because, we do know the left is completely against God because, we're against, Christians are against abortion. The Bible teaches about the wrongs of same-sex marriage. So the left hates us to begin with and hates what we stand for. But this is actually a red state for the most part. Now, there is Democrats in Alaska. I'm not trying to say it's 100% because it's not. They have a senator there by the name of Murkowski who goes against our president every chance she can. I think her name's Lisa Murkowski. She's a Republican senator, and she does not like our president. And if she can vote no against him, then that's what she's going to do. But I'm not here to talk about politics, but I wanted you to know about what happened in Alaska. I want to start with 2 John 1:8. Look to yourselves that we lose not their things which we have wrought, but that we receive a full reward. Can God bless a godless America? Well, that is a question. And it is a very good question. And I just don't know, but I'm going to try to answer that today. I've got a page full of notes that I've jotted down to keep myself on track. Try to make this quick today. But I want to go over some things that America's doing. And you be the judge if you think God would bless America in the shape that we're in today. We have the left, the liberal left, the Democratic Party going against the conservatives. They're waging an all-out assault on religious liberties in America. We see this every day. We see the attacks on Facebook. We see the attacks here on this platform where, if you're a Christian and you talk about things the left doesn't agree with, the Democratic left, then they consider it hate speech and they pull your video or your post and they suspend you and or outright ban you from their platform. So we see this already happening. So can God bless a godless America? Let's keep going. Our public schools. Let's not forget our public school system. They're indoctrinating our children at the rate it's unfathomable. At the rate that they're indoctrinating our children into this liberal culture to tell us that, there is no God, because if there was a God, there wouldn't be war, there wouldn't be this. They've got so many videos that have been secretly shot where teachers are teaching our children this. They've got videos where kindergarten teachers are having the class pray Muslim prayers on their own little Muslim rugs. These are not Muslim children, meaning they're not from a Muslim country that came here and or converted. These are regular American children, and they're being indoctrinated into all kinds of things in our public school system behind our parents' back. Can God bless a godless America? Let's continue. Well, let's go to Hollywood, what I like to call Hollywood, filled with Luciferian pedophiles, left and right, that produce every kind of abomination that one could ever possibly imagine. Look how many child stars from the 70s, 80s, and 90s that are grown now that have come out and said they were molested from the second they got to Hollywood until they left. They were molested through their whole youth. There's so many of them. Their lives have been utterly destroyed. A lot of them are dead because they've committed suicide because they were handed around from one pedophile to another in Hollywood. Again, can God bless a godless America? You be the judge. Let's go on. Our nation stands on a precipice. Our freedoms hang in the balance as we speak. We live in a postmodern and post-God nation. There may be a war on religious liberties, but the true target is Christianity. And I've just gave some examples of how the left in this nation is trying to shut the voice of not only conservative, but definitely Christians down. Pulling ministers off of YouTube left and right, off of Facebook because, well, they put certain scriptures up that the left don't agree with and they consider it hate speech. Can God bless a godless America? Let's go on. Our founding fathers considered religious liberty our first freedom. Did you know that? Our founding fathers considered religious liberty our very first freedom. Bet you didn't know that. If you did, good for you. And the bedrock upon which all other freedoms rest. Did you know that? That our founding fathers did this. Put religious liberty above all else. The very first. They put that above all. Most people don't even know that. That's true. They probably don't even have a clue. They'll probably tell you free speech or right to bear arms or something along those lines. No. Religious liberty was first freedom and bedrock which all other freedoms rest. They understood that one's right to worship God and follow his conscience according to the principles of Jesus and the Bible was foundational to civic tranquility. Listen to that. They understood that one's right to worship God and follow his conscience according to the principles of Jesus Christ and our Holy Bible and our religious faith was a foundational to civic tranquility. Can God bless a godless nation? Let's go on. One more. Abortion, diversity, more than two genders, guiding our kids to choose their own sexuality in elementary school. They have boys 4, 5, 6 years old dressing up as girls, putting makeup on them, putting wigs on them, putting dresses on them, confusing them that at such a young age, telling them it's okay to be a little girl when they're a little boy. This is why I have to ask, can God bless a godless America? As we stand right now, of course not. Of course not. Can God bless a godless America? No. How can God bless a godless America? An America that has turned its back on God. I just gave you plenty of examples. Plenty. And there's plenty more than this. Plenty more. Can God bless a godless America? No, he can't. Sadly. But we still have a base of Christians within this nation that still pray on a daily basis, that still seek God, that still read their Bible, that are still faithful on Sundays. And for that and that only, I believe, we're still being held together. And I believe the president that's in office right now was placed there by God. I know many laugh at that, and they mock that, and they scold that, and they do everything they can think of when you say that. But I believe it. And I believe it's been shown in the last 3 years. So, God can bless America, but He's not going to bless a godless America. So, pray. Because that is your ammunition against all this evil, is prayer. Something they don't do. Something they don't believe in. Something you have that you can do anytime, day or night. Jesus is there, day or night. 24/7, just waiting. Waiting for you. Alright, my friends. That was a video today. Can God bless a godless America? I hope you enjoyed that. I would like you to pass this video on to whomever you would like. Pass it on. I have no problem with that. Subscribe to my channel if you like. Like the video if you like that too. That's about it. God bless each and every one of you. I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.